Hi guys, my name is Crystal and welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome old subscribers, welcome new. If you like my videos, please press the like button and please do subscribe. Alexa, what's the time please?
The time is 10:37 a.m.
I am at my flat by myself. I'm not going anywhere today as in such Chatham, Strood, Gillingham or anything like that. I've got a couple of hospital appointments, one for gynecology and one for the oral maxillofacial department. And I'm seeing a Dr. Habib, Habee, Beeb being short for BBC. It's not Habib spelled Habib. I'm seeing a Dr. Habib, Habeeb for gynecology, a male. So we've got 2 hospital appointments coming up at the Medway Maritime Hospital. In the past, me, Crystal, has had quite bad experiences with the Medway Maritime Hospital. So I'm not really looking forward to it. It's usually an appointment in the late afternoon. And getting back, obviously, I'm going to have to arrange transport, whether it be a taxi or by train to Gillingham, and finding the hospital from Gillingham railway station by myself because my son has no car and I don't drive. Okay? So I'm going to go through an experience that I had one year, Friday the 20th of October. I can't remember if it was 2017 or 2019 because I haven't put the year by the side, but this is my handwriting, the same as that letter I wrote on my neighbour's doormat, the letter that I wrote. It's the same writing. This time it's in pink. I am actually now in Gloucestershire, would you believe? Just got off the megabus. Nearly a 4-hour journey with my son. The train ticket to Victoria was £26.20, open return, and the coach tickets cost £14 return. Yesterday was horrible. I had an MRI scan at the Medway Maritime Hospital. Head, neck and spine. Derek had organised the Red Cross to take me there, but a woman phoned up the day before to tell me that they could not take me. On the Tuesday, I had another tooth extracted, a rear molar bottom left side, taken out by Dr. Ashley Lupin. It came out in one piece, but the injection of anaesthetic burnt my tongue and it tingled and hurt afterwards. 2:15 the appointment, so I had no one to go to, so I spent that day alone. So we don't want to go over this, we want to go to the appointment at Medway Maritime Hospital. My dad Derek was having his warfarin treatment at Balmoral Gardens, Gillingham, so he couldn't help me get to the hospital. So like I said, I walked up to the hospital for my MRI scan alone across the Great Lines Heritage Park after recently having a tooth extracted and not feeling very well. Men and women smoking vape pipes near my face. I went through the main entrance to Red Zone 2, passing the X-ray area, North Wing, and into the MRI booking room. It was extremely hot in there. It was 4:30 p.m. I was half an hour early. 2 women were at the desk. One walked off when she saw me and said she would be back soon. And after 10 minutes later, she arrived. 2 kids were sat down with their dad, I presume, playing a game called Pretty or Ugly. Are you pretty or are you ugly? Eventually the reception lady came back and I handed my safety check form in. Then I sat down. 10 minutes later, a small Asian man comes in and walks me to the mobile lorry where the scanner is. He walks fast ahead in front of me and I struggle to keep up because anaesthetic makes me short of breath. It always has done. I climb up the mobile unit stairs and into the unit where two small coloured men are operating the scanner. Pictures of a human skull are on the screen. Around 5 minutes later, after my bag has been put in a locker, this blonde, thin lady jumps out of the scanner room and says, "That was horrible, and I've survived," she said. Oh my God, that scared me already. My turn. The small Asian guy told me to take my bra off. He went outside the room. I removed my glasses. Then the man came back. I laid down on the MRI machine and a cage type thing was put over my head. Now remember that when I went into the room to sign in, two children were playing Pretty or Ugly. So now my face is covered with a cage. Mine, Crystal's, is covered with a cage. And I'm terrified. I'm on my own. I've got no one to hold my hand, nobody. A panic button put in my hand and I was put underneath the tunnel. The man went out of the room and the torture began. And I can only describe it as torture. It was not pleasant at all and it was extremely frightening, deafening and heart-stopping stuff. I could see people in the operating room through a mirror on the cage on my head. It was so claustrophobic and the loud noises going on through my ears that sounded like Indian Bhangra music. Ooh, 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 loud in my ears. Even though I had earphones on and yellow earplugs, and was unbelievable. After the first scan I was told I moved, so it had to be done again. Then I had 2 or 3 more done. And then I felt so dry. A coloured man came in to do a spine scan and I asked for a drink of water and the next scan was absolutely fucking awful. I couldn't see fuck all. 8 minutes, the Indian guy said it was lasting. It felt like an eternity. I couldn't stand it. I pressed the panic button as I was having trouble breathing and remember I'd had a tooth extracted the day before. A couple of days before, the Indian guy made me wait ages until I was let out. He wouldn't let me out. When I asked to get out, he should have taken me out immediately and he didn't. He left it minutes and I couldn't breathe. I couldn't see anybody at all, so I freaked out. I was so fucking glad to get out of there, I can tell you that, lol. The Indian guy then says that the last scan was blurry and could I do it again? No. I wanted to get the fuck out of there, so I did indeed walk home back across the lines. My mother Jennifer called me as I was approaching Papa John's, where a waft of cannabis smell hit me in the face. She didn't want me round there, she said. I'm looking after Derek. I don't want you to come round here, she said. So very shaky, I walked up the stairs to my flat, got inside and went to bed. My mum was looking after Derek. So there you are, an experience of an MRI scan. Playing games like they do on Big Brother or a reality show. Are you pretty or are you ugly? And they put a cage over my head. See you later.